Well, I found a Cliff Bar in my pack. I'm going to eat it, if you haven't figured that one out. Kind of looks like an old water elk turd, but I'm going to bet it tastes good. It's chocolate. It's amazing. There's nobody up here. There won't be. There won't be a human. There'll be people over yonder on snowmobiles, and there's some skiers over there, like cross-country skiers. But nobody will leave the beaten path. But I will. I would guess it's probably close to 50 degrees here. Unreal. Totally unreal. I'm gonna relax a little bit. I'm not gonna push it too hard today. I'm gonna try and go all day. I kind of packed up this morning and forgot my damn water bottles. I got one water bottle and one tea, but I got a lot of snow I can eat. So I'll eat snow until I feel I need to rehydrate at a faster rate and then drink some water. Use a tea at the end. Kind of a dumb thing, you know? But I'm really not that far away from civilization either. So I'm kind of used to it in here, although I don't take it for granted. You know, there's a lot of rock. I'm gonna go up this little slope over here, and then I gotta go down through a canyon, and there's a point right behind that camera. I'm gonna try and get up on that peak, but in order to do that, it's a long way around because of the canyon. That's off over in this direction is too much for when there's snow or when it rains. So I'll play it cautious. Maybe I'll get lucky and see some elk over there, or not elk, but moose over there. There's a bunch of swampy country, a lot of willow, and they kind of like that. So enjoy the rest of my Cliff Bar and go from there. I've wandered down into a little creek bottom here. It's pretty in here. Very quiet, very still. Spruce, lodgepole pine. When you get down in here, snow's a little deep. You can see it's up to my knees right here. This line in the snow here is where a coyote came through and came from over there. Well, I'm going to try and head up into there. Air pollution, air noise pollution. Well, down below there's that creek I just crossed, and it flows down along this way, and then, which is east. And then where that little open area is, it takes a right, which is south. And then at the far edge of that open, there's another creek that comes in. I'm going to cross over through there and climb that ridge over there and then head kind of in a southwesterly direction. This has all been clear cut at once. Probably more than once, but I don't know how old these trees are. I'm going to guess they're 30 years old, but I don't know. Blue sky there to the west, and pretty little pine tree stump there. Lodgepole. Okay. That's that open spot I showed you a minute ago. I'm going to head over that way. I wanted to show you this. I've camped up in here. This is a really pretty little draw. There's a spring back up in there, and oh, I lost my hiking stick here. Excuse me a minute. Seen a lot of elk in here. The water's fresh up in there, and it kind of comes and goes a little bit up in there, and then it comes out right here. So I'm sure you can see a little ice there, and I can actually hear water. You might not be able to hear it running underneath there, and it flows down into the main creek down there. Now you can see where some water flowed on top right there. Don't want to step through anything here. Light green, I call it lodgepole. Darker green spruce. Rock. Critter tracks. Got it all in here. Aspen. Okay. Well, I haven't come very far, but that's okay. Maybe you can see my tracks coming off that hill over there. And I kind of skirted up high. To the point I'm at. There's a little creek that comes in here too, a little spring. It's amazing. I've been coming in here for well over 20 years, and this is just cool. Trees have grown up. I used to be able to sit out here and watch elk and moose, and now you about got to step on them to see them. Well, there's a southerly sun, and this is the direction for the time being.